Hello and welcome back to another anime review. So some of you may know I haven't done an anime review in a while and I'm trying to get back on that. We're starting with this video right here, but I wanted to say something for all my viewers out there. I know in the past I used to give my anime reviews sort of like a rating from 1 to 10 and I can't really do that anymore. I've come to the conclusion that, well, a lot of the anime reviews I'm going to do on my channel are going to be anime that I believe at least are basically good. And not only that fact, but there's also the fact that, well, there's a lot of anime out there, and for me to give a rating from 1 to 10, it's a little bit restricting. So from now on, my anime reviews are going to be more of what I believe is good and what I believe isn't good, but it's not only going to be my opinions, I'm also going to tell you guys what it's about, what's in it, and whether I recommend it for a certain type of person. Because I can't recommend some high school love drama to someone who loves action anime, and I can't recommend some bloody, gory anime like the one that you're about to see in this review to somebody who is into shoujo. So there was that heads up for all of you who are going to wonder about that. But now let's move on to Akame ga Kill. So Akame ga Kill is an anime that obviously, by the title, you can tell has to do something with killing. And yes, you'd be correct to say that there is killing in the anime, and just to start off by saying, well, if you're not into anime with blood, gore, violence, and, well, killing people, then this anime is not for you straight out the gate. That's all you need to know. But if you are interested in that stuff and you stuck around for the review, then I'm going to tell you the rest of it. So the story starts off with a young man named Tatsumi who basically traveled from his village to become, I believe it was a knight for the Imperial Guard, and to, you know, get enough money to bring back to his village because his village is poor, and he wanted to, you know, support the village, make sure people were fed and, you know, healthy, all that good stuff. So right there you get an idea that, well, this anime is going to be about this dude saving these people who are poor. And a good amount of anime is about that, but it's not specifically about that village after maybe the first episode. So Tatsumi, while on his travels, meets up with a woman who is from this group called Night Raid. I'll get back to that later. It turns out that she swindles him, takes his money, and he's left without any cash on his journey, so he's, you know, basically outside in this crazy city called the Imperial Capital, I believe. And while he's outside shivering in the cold because, well, he can't afford a room to stay over the night, and he's within this new place, this new big fancy place, well, a woman comes by in a carriage. She's rich, and she picks him up, basically takes him back to her mansion, and, well, he has a place to stay for a night. Then out of nowhere, Night Raid comes, kills the entire rich family, and then you find out that, well, the rich family actually takes in these people that are poor, i.e. Tatsumi, and then kills them. Right there is where you get the idea of what this anime is truly about. So after Tatsumi sees this, he basically goes rage mode and then ends up killing the last member of the family. And after that, he joins up with Night Raid, who is working to stop the tyrannous empire that is, well, the capital. I can't remember the name of the city, but, you know, the empire. I'll just say that. And throughout the anime, the whole goal is to take down this prime minister who is basically the puppet master controlling whatever is going on within the empire. So there you go, destroy the corrupt government and free the people that are poor, in poverty, and struggling within the empire. And going back to Night Raid, well, Night Raid basically is just a group of assassins, and, you know, a group of assassins, what do? They kill people. So again, there's going to be lots of death, murder, and mayhem within this anime. Each one of the Night Raid members has these Imperial arms, which basically are weapons with magical traits. They're basically these mystical weapons created from, I think it's like the jewels of these monsters called the Danger Beasts. So basically, let's just say this. You're in a magical land, you destroy a monster, you take a jewel from him, and then you're like, I can use this to craft an item. So like 42 of them were made, 42 of the empirical arms were made, and all the members of Night Raid each have one. I'm not sure exactly how many people in Night Raid there actually are, but each of them has one of their own. So I'm pretty sure that's the basic of the anime, that's the basis of it all, and I don't really need to go any further into detail for you guys to know what this anime is truly about. So for the next part, there may be slight spoilers. If you don't care, then you can keep on watching. If you do care, you can skip. I might put a little timer on the screen until, you know, tell you when the spoilers kind of stop, but other than that, well, keep watching. So one thing that has been criticized by this anime is the fact that, well, people die. And what I mean by that is that, well, people meaning anyone that is shown in this anime, I don't care who they are, if they're a villain, if there's some random dude on the street, if they're a main character, as a part of the main group of people, Night Raid, they are possible victims of death. Now this anime takes that route, and it's not really that obscure to take this route, because I mean, a lot of anime kill off characters a lot of times. It's not really anything that's new by any means, but it's kind of just the fact that it has the balls to do it in the kind of ways that it does. And even then, like, the idea of killing off characters, no matter how many characters you kill off, I mean, mind you, this is an anime that is 23 episodes long, 23, 24. It's not that long of an anime. There's not too much to go off of here, and to kill off so many characters that they do is cutting it a little close. I don't think they should be doing this, but they do it, and the reason that they do it, well, I guess is to prove a point for something. Whenever each of the characters dies, no matter who they may be, they sort of try and give off this sort of like emotional vibe to them. So like, you might be able to even, it comes to the point in the anime, I'm not going to mention any names, I'm not going to mention any specific characters, but like, it comes to a point in anime where you get the backstory of one character, and then you automatically just say like, oh, well, they're going to die in the next episode, because that's how it works. They give off character development to be like, okay, the character's developed, now let's cut that throat, kill them off. Now, not only is that a bold move, but it's just really bad at the same time. Now trust me, I'm not really the type of person to say that, you know, you shouldn't kill off characters, but doing it in the fashion that they do is like, well, characters die almost every other episode at some point, and it gets to the point where I don't even care, because I'm just watching this, I'm just like, oh, he died, alright, who's next? Because I just don't give a fuck. Usually when I see a character die in an anime, I don't want to feel that. I've seen so many anime where you actually feel that death. Like, you feel that emotionally. Like, people cry when certain people die in certain anime. Everybody's had that experience. Everybody's seen that certain anime where people just die, and it's just so sad, and you're just emotional by it. But in this anime, it's just like, okay, I don't even care. Just kill off the next person and move on, because I don't give a fuck. And also, people have said that this anime is a little bit bad for another reason, which is, well, certain parts of the anime go into this thing where like they have like these funny moments, comedic moments that are broken really quickly, mind you, by action or gore, and it kind of takes the sort of like, I don't know, it's a divide, sort of. So like, you don't want to cry when you laugh, and you don't want to laugh when you cry. Some moments may get to the point where like they're making a joke right after there's a serious moment, or there's a serious moment directly after something funny happened. It's like that breach of tension that some people really aren't a fan of. Don't get me wrong. As much as I've said these things about this anime, me personally, I like it still. It is a shonen anime. I would tell anybody to watch it for just plainly the action. This is the sort of thing that really does appeal to the shonen fan out there, and not really anything else to it is really that's exciting or special. It's just that it has this really good action, has a lot of, you know, blood, gore. If you're looking for that in an anime, then this is totally where you should go for that. I mean, it has all the elements of one of those action anime. The magical weapons, lots of fight scenes, people die in very nice, brutal, and inventive ways. Plenty of villains to go through this anime that you should have your eye out for. People get stronger, people get more powerful. There's the whole power level rising thing that's also a part of this. And hell, there's even ecchi. So if you're into that, then totally. This is something I would say for a 24 episode anime, check it out. Because if you're into all that, you'll really get a kick out of it. You might not love it. You might love it. You might. You just might. But I'm just saying, it's something to watch because it's just... I think it's just really stylishly cool. Oh, another thing is, well, people were a little bit on both sides about the ending to this anime, but, well, all I'm gonna say is, if you like all the things I just said about it, then you at least should give it a chance. See the ending for yourself. I wouldn't say the ending is like a make or break for the series, but it's something that people have complained about a little bit. You know, people didn't like it, so I don't know how I felt about it. It wasn't terrible, but some people just really didn't like the way the anime ended. I'll tell you one thing, it is unconventional as shit. So that is just about all for this anime review, and if you guys like the review, then go ahead and thumbs up the video and comment down below telling me if you're interested in watching Akame get killed, and if you watched it, tell me down below what you think. You know, don't spoil things. Some people didn't see this yet, so I'm just saying, don't spoil shit. But you know, just say like, yo, if you liked it, put it down below that you liked it. If you didn't like it, put it down below that you didn't like it. Let people know that you guys are actually, you know, viewers of this anime too. I'm not the only one just saying these things out of nowhere. So for more anime reviews and more videos about anime, hopefully in the future, we'll figure that out. Go ahead and push that subscribe button. And for now, this is me, NextLevelOtaku, saying stay gold, and I will see you guys later.